Let's now turn to meteorologist Cedric Haynes here in the Storm Alert Center. All right, Cedric, first of all, before it's a storm alert weather day, but Curtis may have been on to something with the Vols, picking them for winning there. It was a tight game.
It was a tight game.
Yeah, but still, they look good. Not too bad in some, especially in the first half there, though.
Yeah, they looked okay. Okay. We're glad they came away with the W. We're glad they came away with the W. Let's see if they can get another one, though,
That's right. Exactly right.
Yeah.
All right, so you're talking about some wind today, because we're like, okay, it's a storm alert weather day. Not really raining right now, but it's windy out there.
Right. Usually we talk about the winds when we're talking about severe thunderstorms, and we're like, hey, those thunderstorms could produce some strong damaging winds. Well, these are going to be some strong winds outside of any thunderstorms, which is why we want you to be aware that, hey, yeah, we could have some issues as we go throughout the evening. Let's talk about that again with your storm alert weather day. Increasing wind is going to be the big story. Again, those strongest wind gusts are actually likely going to occur later tonight. So if you've been outside this afternoon, you've already probably noticed those very strong winds gusting out there from time to time. They're going to only pick up a little bit more as we go throughout this evening and tonight. So make sure you secure any loose items that you have around your house in the neighborhood, because I wouldn't be surprised to see some of that making a little noise later on tonight while you're sleeping if you don't have that activity secure. Also, if you're driving those high profile vehicles, 2 hands on the steering wheel this afternoon. You may want to close up the sunroof if you have that, because the winds are going to be pretty strong. Now, as far as any rain goes, we are tracking the chance of rain and even a chance of a couple of rumbles of thunder, but I don't think that arrives until well after we're all sleeping overnight tonight. And then the greatest coverage of rainfall I'm not really expecting until about 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. So definitely during the morning commute, and definitely as we go throughout the first half of your Tuesday for the rain. Right here, I have no severe thunderstorms expected. Of course, can never say 0% chance, but I really think most of this will just be some rain and maybe a couple of rumbles out there. All right, here's the current weather map, and you can see these white lines. These are what we call isobars, or lines of equal pressure. The closer they are together, the more you see, the stronger the wind. So we have that shaking place here in the Tennessee Valley, but notice for any rainfall activity, you have to go way out to the west across the Mississippi right now. So that tells us the rain is pretty far away. A lot of strong wind gusts across the southeast, but the rain is way out here towards St. Louis and stretching back down into Texas and Arkansas. So we've got a long ways to go before the rain arrives for tonight. Now, the gusty winds, those are already picking up this afternoon and this evening for areas like Arkansas, Louisiana, western Tennessee, and we'll still have some of those stronger gusty winds thanks to the jet stream. That's the strong winds in the upper levels of the atmosphere. And notice that gets a little closer, and we get those stronger winds coming in later tonight into the first half of your Tuesday ahead of that next cold front. So as we look at your wind gust forecast, as we go throughout this afternoon, winds could gust well over 30 miles an hour, but winds could get closer to 50 miles per hour during the overnight hours. So again, that's why I say you may hear a little bit more of that wind later tonight. We've got those winds coming in out of the south, anywhere between 10 gusting up to 25 to 30 miles per hour across the area, and that wind advisory is in effect for the entire Tennessee Valley. As I mentioned, we are tracking the chance of rainfall moving into the forecast as well. Again, this afternoon, no rain is really expected, minus a spotty shower. Even tonight, when you go to bed, not much rain. 6 a.m., we'll have some scattered showers out there, more widespread rain and a couple of rumbles of thunder during the first half of the morning. So between, let's say, 6 a.m. and about noontime, the heaviest rainfall will occur on your Tuesday. And then by Tuesday afternoon, most of that rainfall is shifting on out towards the east. But we could pick up about a ½ inch to an inch of rain from that area wide. So storm alert weather day for today and Tuesday, Latrice, primarily for the strong winds outside of any rain and thunderstorms, and then rain and maybe a couple of rumbles for the first half of your Tuesday before we clear it out. A little pleasant as we wrap up the rest of the week. And then notice Easter weekend right now, not looking bad. So just in time.
Just in time.
Yes.
The weekend, no rain.
And I know you were planning some of those Easter egg hunts, Latrice, so for you.
Exactly. All right, looking good. Thank you so much.